All right, y'all.
It'd be
Well,
like
look, we
that.
live. We live.
Are we?
First of all, yes, I went
How
ahead and
live
hit the
is
button
how
because
live how live it are we?
we live. We're like 7 seconds in. It's counting up. Yeah. So listen. First of all, welcome to up to Growing Gaming. This is what 275,
Mm-hmm.
and we figured we got a few things we could talk about this week.
Didn't do the countdown.
I didn't. I don't do the
You
countdown. That's
did.
I know I listen, I'm just getting back. I'm sorry, my bad, fam. I'm just getting back. I forgot about the new rules. I apologize. Let me hit the play button. I think that's it. There we go. Got a little ambient music. Okay, boom. So there, boom. Welcome everybody. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get into like what we've been playing. I'll go last. I'll go ahead and start with you, Charisse. What have you been playing?
I did play last week. I did play some more Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. And like I said, the story is starting to pick up a little bit. I'm not gonna do any spoilers because some people might not have finished it, but apparently everybody else and their mama has already beaten this game. But me and probably Boogie.
Me too, yeah.
But as soon as City Skylines dropped, I kind of dropped.
Abandoned. Wow! Whoa!
She dropped that like she abandoned
Diablo
too, because she.
I showed it. I showed, and I was like, I want to play Diablo today. Nope, I played City Skylines.
So you just been hopping, just game.
Hopping bad, yo. Yeah. So, unfortunately, this game is not on console yet. So I've been playing it on my PC on Game Pass. Thank God for that. And I'm not even gonna lie to the people. This is the beta version. Please wait before you actually spend money on this game. They've already done a couple of updates since it's already dropped. The graphically, it is not there. It still looks like last version. Some anime management things are not where it needs to be. It still has bugs, like my exports and imports is not going like it's supposed to.
You're talking about for what's name, right?
For City Skyline.
Oh wow.
It's not a buggy hot mess, but it's still buggy. But
and you said it basically looks the same, right?
So I went back through their messages on Twitter, and they tell you how to improve your graphics. So you have to turn off depth of field. You have to drop it down to, because I have this nice little curved monitor and everything that I play on. Oh no, you got to drop that down to the like just regular 1080p. I can't even remember last time I played in regular 1080p. Let's see, you got to turn off like 3 other things, and that makes it better. So like you can enjoy the game, you just got to change your settings and not play it on like the ultra high. You just can't do that at all. And it plays better. It's steady, won't be any drops, any lags, anything like that. Some things are not registering completely between your citizens and your city and your stats that you're seeing. Like stuff is not clicking like it's supposed to. But yeah. And I like my SEA management games. The building is still there, the all that stuff. Like I'm having so much fun with the game. You just can't trust everything that you're hearing between the radio stations and your stats that you're seeing. So you either gotta go with what your people are saying, or you gotta go with what your stats are saying, and it's kind of like a contradiction. So I might drop that one for a little while until they finish updating it and then come back to it. But I have started my city for the third time already. And I enjoy it. It's a good game. It's gonna be. I can see the potential once they work out these bugs, but it's not one of those ones that you flash in the pan and you're done. This is a long game that you're gonna be playing for a while. So I'm happy with it right now. But don't spend. But that's only because I ain't spend money on it. If I pay $70 for this game,
right. So
yes, I ain't gonna lie to you
because because I'm the fact that it looks the same or looks similar to the way that it used to look is a problem for me because it
doesn't justify it being a sequel, right?
It doesn't. There is
to me, it didn't even look as good as SimCity.
Oh damn!
No, the last City Skylines didn't look even as good as SimCity to me.
I'm trying to see what I can compare the visuals to without just saying it looks the same. But
I ain't gonna hold y'all. Pause, because I'm looking at this video. these character models are on point. Anyway.
Oh, on the game, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna play too because it looked good.
I like her hair and the
hair choice. And it's the other girl. Like they showed the other lady before she started selecting her character and all this. Yeah, just the stance. I'm like, they got that down.
Yeah, Delilah. I mean, Lady will talk about it when she.
Yeah. Talks, sorry,
but yeah,
sidetrack. My bad.
It looks good. I was watching it when we were before the show, and the gameplay looks solid also. But yes, because I had questions when Lady was talking about it. We're gonna
so you was talking about City Skylines, my bad.
Yeah. But yes, because it's on Game Pass. If you have it on Game Pass, yes, play it, have fun with it. But if you got to pay full price for it,
I don't know, because I really wanted to play it. You know what I'm saying?
Again, it's on Game Pass.
You said,
it's on Game Pass, so just play
it. But be prepared to drop those settings.
Wow. Now you're playing on PC?
I'm playing on PC.
Okay.
It's not even out on console right now.
Okay.
And it does play with a controller and mouse and keyboard. I do not like playing. I like playing better with a controller. So when it does come out on console, I probably switch to console to play it on.
Stability.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But right now, and then I also revs up my computer. Like I can play a full session of Genshin Impact, Baldur's Gate, whatever, and my computer is quiet. But playing City Skylines, why this thing feel like it's gonna blow up? Like
take off? Oof.
Yes.
So yeah, that's some optimization type thing.
They've already, like I said, they've already done one patch. I think they got another one coming in next week, but they are fairly vocal on the things that they know they need to do better on. And people are reporting the bugs that are plaguing it. And of course, the people on Steam are low-key pissed, and it is at somewhere between bad and mixed reviews right now. So, but again, Game Pass for the win.
Interesting.
But yeah, so that's what I've been playing all week.
All right. What about you, LBOOGIE? What you been playing?
I've been playing a lot of shit. I feel like Jizzle and Mike, shout out to y'all because you guys are getting us to play different stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But last week, what was the game I played with them? We played with Lady too, right?
What game?
When we played with Jizzle and we played Halo.
Halo. Halo. Okay.
We tried to get Delilah, but she had other things to do. So we played Halo together, and then I've been playing Spider-Man. But the game that has been capturing me all the time is Mario Wonder. I'm 3 islands left until I go to fight King Koopa. So, and I mean, I've been playing and I'm hurting my fucking thumb. I'm online looking for another controller because the Pro controller is dog shit on Nintendo.
So you're playing it
the Pro controller?
You're not playing it like a Switch mode. You playing it on TV.
Yeah. I sit on the couch.
Got it. Old school.
Yeah. So that's how I feel. It feels like old school. I'm on the couch and I'm playing.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying that. And there are some stages that I am just this game is not for children. No kid. A kid is gonna be frustrated. And I was just thinking to myself, I remember being frustrated as shit when I was a kid playing Mario, and this is why. Because some of these stages that are crazy. But I do like that they have taken a lot of the old and a lot of new and mashed it up, and that's probably why it's intriguing to me right now. So each time you're on a island, there's a certain type of seed you have to collect to be able to move on, but they allow you to do certain things to make up for not being able to get it to clear a stage, right? So you're able to buy seeds, but that means that in other stages you should have gotten everything, right? Because you have these other coins that allow you to buy the seeds that you need to move on. So but it's things like that that are pretty cool. In the new super right now is where you turn into an elephant, which is pretty cool because he's able to shoot out water, which will activate certain plants. And when you do that, then they will give you things,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And then it's just beautiful. It just looks so good, especially on your screen docked and everything. It looks so good. I'm sure anyone who's playing on OLED is also seeing that. But Yeah, I mean, like I said, I want to play that more than Spider-Man. And I don't know if it's because the story is like just sludging along on Spider-Man. Yeah. And then I don't know. I'm not a big Spider-Man person in general.
Right.
And so take it however you want to take it. But
Spider-Man
has been done like so many times.
I was gonna say I thought Spider-Man was like it's not even that long of a game though. Like, I mean, it's not.
It's supposed to be not a long game, but I just haven't been playing it, I guess. I mean, I probably have like 4 hours into the game. But it's just like, it just feels like you're only getting a little bit, and then like I saw Bonds and a couple other people talking about how like spongy a lot of the enemies are, and they are. I'm just like, this is Spider-Man, right? And these are regular ass motherfuckers. I should be dominating,
Yeah,
especially because I'm playing on easy too. Like I'm playing on like the easiest level, easiest setting, because I just want to play for the story. And I'm like, I shouldn't have to replay anything, which there have been several times where I have died and stuff and had to like replay areas. And I'm like, this is supposed to be on easy, and I'm not like a, I'm a pretty good player, right? Like I'm a decent enough player. I should be able to just flow through this. I don't know. There's that. And then it's like, I can already see where the story is going, or just different characters you see introducing. You know that there's certain ways that certain things have to happen within Spider-Man for it to be canon. So I'm just like, because I've just seen Spider-Man so many times. We've had 3 iterations of movies of Spider-Man. Spider-Man has like 10 different iterations in the comic books.
IP fatigue?
Yeah, for me, because I'm just like, we have seen, unless you guys are going to go off board and do something totally different, we've just seen him so many times. Even like Superman, right? Superman, he had a lot of IP fatigue too, because it's like we've seen Superman so many times. I think Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, those are the 3. We've seen them so many times for so many years. In my lifetime, you guys' lifetime, we have grown up seeing these people all the time.
Yeah. So you think it could probably use a good break,
right?
Yeah.
I want to miss you a little bit. They are making 3. I'm like, yo, I want to see more characters, especially in video games, because there's different movesets that different characters have, different stories to tell. I really don't want to see any more Spider-Man. I'm happy that we're going to get Wolverine because it's somebody new, but come on, guys, we have other people. Like,
there's other characters in the universe that they could.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So many characters. CHAREECE has an encyclopedia with all the characters because there's that many characters. So I don't know.
So was there anything else outside of those?
Yeah, that's it. Halo. I think so. I think that's it.
Okay. All right, lady, it's your turn. What have you been playing this week?
Halo. Halo Infinite. Because somebody I wish somebody would play Halo with me, and then we play Halo, and then you.
Wait a minute, your girl. Listen.
I know you're busy. You're a busy girl. Listen, I understand.
I had things going on. Like,
I understand, but I can't wait to play with Delilah. But we play me, Boogie, Jizzle, Inferno.
You mean you can't wait to carry me? Cool.
I know you. You're supposed to be carrying us. You supposed to be carrying us.
I love playing Halo. I ain't say I was good at Halo.
Yo, same. I feel that. I
love playing. I love the gunplay. It's the gunplay. I mean,
I don't know. The Halo that I played this past week was a different Halo that I played season 1 for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to interject here.
Yeah,
but I just saw that Delilah put a purple "Is It on Game Pass" shirt.
Oh yeah, girl, you late. I did put that up.
You ain't say nothing. You ain't say nothing.
No. Actually, no, I did. I can pull the receipts, but I ain't gonna do that to y'all.
You said that you said that you have different stuff up there, but no.
No, I said when I initially put it up there, because you said I can. You said your daughter was saying that she wanted a different color, and so you told me that, I added the new color with the white. Like I inverted the color. As soon as you told me that was weeks ago.
You didn't
know she got-
specifically say I added a purple shirt.
You gotta give details to Lila.
I
Details.
listen, when I say that they don't listen to me or pay attention to my suggestions,
whatever.
This is what I mean. They'll listen to me or my suggestions. It's all good though. You know, it's good. It's love. It's all love.
We don't listen to you or your suggestions. You're gonna add in that.
Yeah.
Girl,
I mean,
no.
Look, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. I mean, you low key proving my point, but it's all good because I remember telling you about the shirt, but it's all right. It's all right.
All right.
All right. The Halo I played last week was different from season 1, and for some reason,
so clean.
the sting of the Needler is OP. OP.
Yes,
OP
but
power.
when I have it though, when I have it, I feel like I'm not killing people as quickly, but I be getting murked.
That Needler, I don't know. They need to nerf that because it was.
No, they don't. That's the best gun in there.
That's what apparently you're right. It is the best gun because when we were playing matches, people were trying to get that Needler before the hammer, before the sword. They will get that one first. So I knew it was something was up. I also did Call of Duty Ranked this week.
Ranked, huh? How was that?
It was nice. It was good. I practiced on one day, and it was pretty cool with the shooters. And then I played like on some funsies with Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. Shout outs to Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. Me and her, we went 6 wins straight back to back.
Nice.
Back to back. And we got the flames on our emblems because of the streaks. And she had never had that before. She's like, why is this fire on me? And then I'm like, because you got a win streak. That's why you got a 5-win streak. So the thing about Warzone and Call of Duty, this current one, the skins is ridiculous. The skins are ridiculous. I think this cycle of Call of Duty was the most creative when it came to their skins, their blueprints, their packs. Because we got, when we talk about Lilith, they got a bunnies, cats, Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage. So they got one called Blunt Fingers. Blunts, like blunt fingers. And it's a character in Call of Duty, and they got leaves, marijuana leaves all over. And the eyes, and it's supposed to, like their fingers are supposed to light up or something.
He looks like
the thing. Yeah.
You muted
the thing, huh? Yeah. I was just saying the thing. Yeah.
I was saying Groot, but he was like,
oh wow.
I'm just
he looked like Groot with leaves on him.
It reminded me of the thing when I saw it. This is probably the last little round of multiplayer, like 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks of multiplayer with this current title. And next week we got the campaign. So I'm excited about that because if you don't know the storyline, I encourage you to look at the timeline of Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. So I might do a refresher before I start playing because I just love the story. It's like espionage. You got to infiltrate something. You got to get some intel. It's like, I want to see how much money and on the budget of the actors and see if it's cinematically better than the previous titles. So I can't wait for that. And last but not least, last night I played the finals. As you see, is this current gameplay here.
Wait. That's the actual name of the game.
The finals, yeah.
I know, because she was like, she was telling me, and I'm like, the finals, and she's like, yeah, we're playing it, and I'm like, wait, that's the name? Yeah,
I saw her in the chat, and I thought she was talking about basketball, and I was like, it started.
No, it's early.
When you told me too, I was like, when did you start playing basketball? But all right, you know.
Oh no! It wasn't like that at all. It's like a 3 versus 3 versus 3. You're in a big old stadium, and there's different. Actually, there were different modes. We just played this particular mode last night. Did not know till after I played that. And you know they have different modes, right? I was like, so this particular mode, I'm gonna say is like payout or cash out. The mode is that you go get the vault, you claim the vault, you take the vault of cash to the payout location. You slip it in there. It's going to be a timer on the clock. You got to defend that point till the meter goes up. And when that meter up, you officially cashed in and you get $10,000 for your team. The first one to get 20,000 is the winner. He's got these big maps with launch pads, and you know, it was fun. I didn't know what it was in the beginning. It took me a couple of games to get the hang of it, but by the first hour I was in there. I knew what the phone was. I knew what the launch pad was. I got used to the gun I was playing with and the character customization. I think they did great with that one. I mean, yes, you get points. You know, you earn XP, you get points. They got a battle pass. It has multi-transactions, you know, but I think it's just cosmetic.
So it's got the formula, basically.
Got the formula.
Yeah.
They did really good as far as numbers. I was like, just play this game. I'm like, well, I really was in the back, but I really enjoyed myself last night. The Steam charts, 200K concurrent players.
So a lot of people checking this out, basically.
Everybody checking this out.
Who's created this game? Who's
Embark Studios?
Embark, yeah. Okay.
I'm not familiar with that
studio.
studio.
It through Steam instead of buying it on Xbox? Because
it's free to play. It's free to play. It's free to play.
Oh, okay. So
it's free to play.
Get it on Steam.
So,
is it crossplay?
I'm not 100% sure if it's crossplay.
Well, because
I think they were playing
on PC, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think Mike said he was playing on PC and Lady was playing on Xbox. So
okay, so it's crossplay. That's what's up.
So
hey, look like they trying to check all the boxes though. I'm looking at this gameplay and I'm like, it's got the formula and it's trying to check
I do have reservations because
sure.
I wish they had like one more 4v4 be a full lobby, like a full shooter lobby. I'm good with
like
that.
We can't play together, right?
Yeah.
If we all tried to play together, we couldn't.
Yeah. So also some of the maps, they too big. Like you run for a good minute and a half to get to the location to get the vault or get the payout. And then if somebody shoots you, you got to respawn and be all the way in the back of the map and you got to run again. I just need them to shorter up the spawn points so I can get closer to the objective. That's just me. And
So is it still like the traditional where they drop you in, you got to grab your weapons, or they start you out with a preload?
No, okay. Yeah, you get to customize your equipment.
Yeah,
you have various things.
I remember because I was in the party with them while they were playing. I was playing Mario and they were playing this, and I heard Mike say a few times that like some of the guns need to be tweaked, but you know, overall it seems like the game has like a ton of potential.
Yeah, it does. I don't mind playing this again, to be honest. So
I'm looking at the gameplay here, so I do like the fact that it's like kind of in an arena. That's kind of dope, right?
Yeah, you see the arena in the background and the people, and then as you play, you're gonna be a certain team, like what we was the big timers, okay? And then you'll hear the announcers be like, "Oh, one death from the big timers. They need to catch up before a team or they'd be like, "Oh, big timers got the vote. Now they gotta take it to the payout spot." Oh shit! You know they have an announcer.
Oh, there's people with announcing.
Yes,
yes.
Cool. I like that. It's kind of Hunger Games, but I like it.
Right?
Yeah, So it's like that's what they're saying while you're playing this game, and then if you know they're just
it makes it hype though. Like
makes it hype. You can sit back and wait till the other team go to the payout, and you can just and then you can steal it,
or a third party.
Yep, that's what it is. If you guys like these type of games, I suggest you check them out.
And so the gunplay. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, Jizzle says in the chat it is crossplay, and it's entirely PvP. He said it's basically American Gladiators meets Battlefield Bad Company.
Yeah. So how's the gunplay though? Does it feel like it's for us to control?
Good. It feels good to me.
Does it remind you of anything? Like, does it feel like COD? Does it feel like Halo? Like, what does it remind? Does it remind you of anything?
No, actually.
It's hilarious because on Steam they say it's relevant to me because I play Destiny.
Oh, see?
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting too. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't know how this got 144p on my computer anyway. If you like shooters, just try it out. Worst case scenario, you can say it's trash and not play it again. But I didn't know what it was, but I played like 2 hours deep, so I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna hit it up a little bit this weekend. I'm gonna squeeze it in because I got other games.
Is this like is this like a beta? Is this already out? Like what?
Open beta, right? It's open beta right now, and I think it's on to the 5th.
So when I went to Steam, you can add it to your wish list because it's coming soon. It will be a free to play game, but then you can ask to request to play in the playtest, and then it just granted it immediately for me. So then I can play it now and it downloads. Okay. But I'm gonna try it on Steam.
You see that payout right there? It's on a moving platform, so you got to.
I see that.
It's a moving platform. You got to get that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, teamwork and communication is key.
So is this the only game mode, or is there other?
I don't know the other game modes, but I'm gonna get into it. I'm just talking about the mode that you see on the screen right now.
Okay.
But I was told there were multiple modes, so I don't know any of them, and probably next week I'll tell you more about it.
All right, bet. All right. So anything else outside of this that you've been playing? So we can kind of get into the topics here.
No.
All right. And so for me this week, I hadn't played anything. Just being honest with y'all. I'm just telling you, I haven't really touched anything. You know, I haven't got a chance to jump back into Starfield. Nothing. I haven't played anything. We're dealing with some things. So, and my husband's sick, and so hopefully he feels, he's in chat.
Yes,
hopefully he feels better. And,
please do.
We're dodging each other now.
Right?
So
I guess Delilah won't be getting breakfast today.
Aww.
Wait a minute.
He can put it at the door.
Wait a minute. You gonna make him?
Well, yeah, he can't be making it.
You got to put that on Front Street.
Damn.
She said she still want breakfast.
It's afternoon anyway. It's afternoon anyway. Well, let's get into it though, because
hey, brunch is still good now, you know.
Hey, no, it is. I agree with you. You know, I handle it. It's all good.
Bacon and eggs later. It's gonna be 11:30. Bacon and eggs. Let's
you
go.
Already listen. You can eat breakfast anytime.
Okay, let's go. Oh, French toast.
Oh, French toast is the goat now.
I might have to do that.
So this week, you know, Xbox had their partner preview. I believe it was I can't remember what day. I want to say, was it Tuesday?
Yeah, I didn't even watch it, which was crazy.
Okay, so that's cool. I was gonna ask you all your opinions on like the new format, and you know, because it kind of it was no voice. They just kind of fill you in. They just kind of showed you like what they're going to show, and then showed them back to back. You know, with just a constant barrage of like gameplay videos, and you know, they put like some little details on the screen, and that was it. And just kept it rolling. And so it's like a solid 30 minutes of that, you know, of just these are the games, extended gameplay of certain things. And so in this showcase, or if you want to call it that, but in this partner preview, like that's what it was. So they didn't really focus too much on first party. It was all kind of like, you know, so they show what Metal Gear Solid, Alan Wake 2. I got a list. Let's see. They showed Ark Survival Ascended, which I'm surprised they showed that, considering that we all know that Ark 2 is is like actively in development. So they showed this. I guess this is a update or like something like that.
Right?
It's a remake, apparently. Yeah, and they showed Like a Dragon again, but they showed this kind of like like Animal Crossing. You have an island, you upgrade the
island.
Yeah. And so I thought that was interesting, but it was weird to me because I felt like that seemed like a separate game to Like a Dragon, so that felt a little awkward.
I think they're trying to spin off that IP into more things because they have another. The Like a Dragon is a spinoff of
Yakuza.
Yeah, right.
Yakuza. So. Yeah, so I mean, I agree with you there, because this whole thing with this Doku, or however you say it, island, was weird. I'm like, is this the game? Like, what is this? You know what I mean?
That is the game. That is the game.
But it's like a separate mode, it seemed like. Because you like if you look at the mechanics, like if you watch that trailer, it's like you're building on that island.
It's what was it? What's that game? That Nintendo game that
I said Animal Crossing already.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of that, but then but different, right? Obviously. They showed Still Wakes the Deep, which look like a scary game. So you already know I'm like, no. Okay, first of all, no.
I know, but when I saw it, I was like, this look like this could be the next game after Delilah play.
Oh my gosh, we ain't gonna get into that.
We are into it. We are. The game, one of the games.
Because I noticed that you already skipped over the fact that they talked about Alan Wake.
Yeah, I went right on. I just
went right on.
Right on to the next thing.
So, yeah.
You ain't that slick. Okay, let's talk about it.
Then after Still Wakes the Deep, I'm moving right on. I'm going through the list. I'm almost done with the list. Have some patience, okay? They showed Manor Lords, which I didn't. This one felt odd to me. Was Manor Lords? It just seemed a little interesting. You know what I mean? It's something I feel like it's not a game for me, but other people may enjoy it. They also showed this Ikaro Will Not Die, which is like an action platformer type game. That is definitely, I would check that out for sure. And then Spirit of the North.
So the Manor Lords looks like a game that Sharice and I would play.
Yeah, it does. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's
definitely y'all will play that
medieval town, and then assemble your townsfolk to defend their homestead. Conquer thy neighbor. I'm like, that sounds like
that's y'all.
Hey, is it okay?
Like civilization. So
but that's the thing, and that's the thing I want to point out about this whole preview. It wasn't a Game Pass focused thing. It's like none of the titles on there were Game Pass. All of them were like, these are our partners. This is the games that they have coming out. Not so much Game Pass focus. I thought that was very interesting.
Well, this is going to be on PC Game Pass.
Oh, well then, boom, there you go for this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it says it's arrive in game preview for Windows and PC Game Pass on April 26, 2024.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool. But what I was getting at was that wasn't the theme of the show, right?
Yeah, right.
That wasn't the theme
like,
of the show.
Yeah, where they're like stamping it everywhere. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's dope, though. I missed that little tidbit that they were going to be, it's on PC Game Pass. That's what's up.
Well, thank you for your notes, because that's how I'm finding all this information out. I pulled up to the,
You can tell I didn't read my own notes.
Recap. It's all right. Hey, I got you.
Oh, snap.
Who got that Tinkerbell?
I'm sorry. That was my. Listen, it's off now.
Okay. Can I talk first? I want to say my two. All right. I'm leaning more towards the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake.
Why?
The collection.
Why you? As somebody who does buy remakes and all that mess, why are you playing this one?
I need to know this too. I'm waiting on it. Yeah, I need to know this too.
What?
Nostalgia.
Okay.
Pure nostalgia. That's it.
I can't fault it because
again, love that shit. I don't understand it. I never thought that game was anything.
It's really not.
I was always a Splinter Cell fan, so for me this was like, this was like,
Okay,
I like Splinter Cell better than Metal Gear Solid too.
To each his own. I'm
Metal Gear Solid, and I know I'm gonna get shit for this, but Metal Gear Solid look. Metal Gear Solid always felt like a boy's joke.
Yes,
it is about espionage and betrayal at a radio station and medipacks and hiding in a box.
I always felt like Metal Gear
was the dumbest shit. You're in a box, and I can see the box going up, but I'm supposed to be
but you can't see me in the box.
That's espionage.
No, but that's when you say it's just a video game. You're like, oh, it's just a video game, girl.
Yo, okay. How big is this box for a grown ass man to be in his box?
Big enough for him. Okay, big enough for him.
Right, but you're not supposed to be worried that some big ass box was over there.
But now it's over here.
Yo, we know the game defies logic, so come on.
But it defies its own game logic. Like,
I agree. Because even if it's like a funny game, it's like just like how the lady was trying to describe it. It's about espionage. Okay, like you can't be serious and then unserious.
And so, thank you. That part. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, but lady, when you get this game, I'm gonna watch you play it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lurk in your chat, and
Right.
I'm gonna be like dumbfounded while you play it,
And be
But
sending messages like, "Let me know when you get off of that shit."
Yeah, because I don't think it's something I'm gonna play either. Like I said, I always preferred Splinter Cell. I just felt like it was a better game and you had better mechanics. And, yeah, like gameplay loop was just.
I can understand it.
You know.
That's fine.
And one thing that got me with Metal Gear was that I felt like I was watching more than I was playing with that game.
Yeah, that's
cutscenes were crazy.
Yeah, the cutscenes are crazy. They are just a little bit. Also, there's a game here that you just spoke of, Still Waist to Deep. Okay, that looks good. I might try it, but the thing about it is, it's Amnesia. The people that made this game made Amnesia, and Amnesia is not. I stay away from
Amnesia, is it scary? Like Amnesia?
Yeah, it is. It's based on insanity.
Well, look, there you go. I mean, that means that they know how to make.
I was gonna say it definitely looks like it's supposed to be a scary game.
Right.
Yeah.
With the sound, I was like, oh, they killing me with these voices, and
that's how they get you.
Yeah.
Definitely Ikaro Will Not Die.
Oh yeah.
They got me on Futuristic, Neon, and Roguelite. There's just
right.
So
that looks cool. I didn't know it was a roguelike though, so now I'm not a fan of roguelike. I'm not a fan of roguelike.
Light.
L-I-T-E. Yeah,
I don't understand between a rogue and a roguelike. Like, what's the difference? Like,
roguelite, roguelite is just like it's a rogue, but it doesn't have all the elements of a rogue game. It's more.
It's still gonna make me throw a controller. So
yeah, it could. Yeah. I'm never gonna get to this list, am I? They showed Spirit of the North 2, which that looks cool. RoboCop.
That shit look horrible.
It's a no for me, dog. On that RoboCop,
it looks bad.
They came up with a preview or a beta like a few weeks ago, and people really liked it. So I mean,
so what does video come from now?
This is just for them. They preparing for release. It comes out pretty soon. And so they had their trailer inside the Xbox partner preview show. So that's why it's on this list. I mean, if you big on like what is it? This came out in the 80s, late 80s. So like if this something that kind of was like taps that nostalgia bug for you, then check it out. But
it's a hard no, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's something I'm gonna pick up either. Then they showed Dungeons of Winterberg. I'm saying that right? Hinterberg. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check this out. This seems like more of a dungeon crawler kind of thing. So I'll give this one a look. And last but definitely not least is what we recently discussed, which was the finals. And so I don't know if that's something I'm gonna play as far as the finals, because y'all know me, I'm not really big on the PvP scene, but I will watch y'all play it. So yeah.
You forgot one.
Which one did I forget?
Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, I already said that. I said it earlier in the thing. Like that's
no.
I said Metal Gear Solid, Alan Wake 2. Then I went back to Metal Gear Solid. So Alan Wake 2, they showed some gameplay. It looks scary as all get out. Okay, it still look frightening. So I don't know what y'all expect me to say about this trailer. Like legit.
I was playing it.
We have not.
No, the poll says
I refuse to acknowledge this poll. First of all, this poll was not in the contract. This poll was not in the contract.
Are we talking about contracts now? Girl, stop.
Right.
Girl,
stop. Contract. Stop. And that's how we decide how people are playing. Going even before this, we didn't write contracts before we decided.
So I just need to.
What you want? How many hours and what you want?
Don't y'all think that this was the most fair way to decide who plays next?
Who can put a poll in the chat?
In the pot, and y'all decide.
We the fans voted.
It was biased. It was rigged from the beginning.
It was rigged from the beginning.
How was it rigged from the beginning? How?
No, come on, y'all. This is not fair. I feel like anytime y'all put a poll up, they always gonna vote me because they know I don't like scary games.
They have definitely voted me before. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. It's always you. It's either me or Lady.
Oh my God. Yo, she's trying to play the martyr, y'all.
She gonna martyr on some Alan Wake. She gonna martyr on some Alan Wake too.
Look at Foxy in the chat. You gotta rock with it.
You gotta rock with it. Hell yeah.
I just want to point out, thank everybody for not voting for me.
Woo,
I appreciate that.
Nah, some people did. Some people did vote for you though.
I know.
Like, some people voted for me too. I think I had the least this time. But it was me, then CHAREECE, then Lady, and then Delilah. But Delilah, you got 44. You got 44.2% out of 43 votes, which is a little bit of people.
That's not a lot of people. I feel like it's skewed, man. We need another vote.
Look, I didn't get a chance to campaign. We got 22 people watching right now.
She said she got a chance to campaign.
It was just sprung. It was just put out there. I didn't get a chance to campaign. I'm pleading my case. No.
Right. Nothing. So it was fair. Nobody campaigned.
I campaigned not to do it.
I cannot believe it.
This was the most fair. You just mad because you
look. Delilah should do it. Stop it. You're not gonna see all the game. Just like what's the other game? What's the other game? Medium?
How many hours is Alan Wake 2? I need to know.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Can somebody tell me? Do another poll and I'll still vote for D. Damn.
That's cold-blooded.
That is
we
cold.
supposed to be cool. What happened?
Oh, that's cold. Yeah, she got you on that one.
That's cold-blooded. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's around 25 to 30 hours.
Ooh.
I'm
okay. 100%
so
to get 100%.
So y'all got y'all. I don't want to play this game, bro.
You can't bug. Okay, so she got.
I didn't want to play Dead Space either. Like, no lie.
Right, and I definitely didn't want to play the one that I played. Like, I did not want to play that game.
8 hours ain't enough.
I'm not even my equipment. I'm not even set up.
We'll give you time, girl. We'll give you a deadline and stuff. That's just fair. We're not gonna make you do it right now. Right. If your equipment's not ready, we'll give you some time.
I gotta move some things around.
I mean, that is not hard. You are really making it
help you right here.
Well, no, remember he out now. He.
Nah, oh my God. She get breakfast out of that. So.
Well, not today, but like, you know,
there we are. There we are.
So you say 20 to 25 hours, huh?
Oh my gosh, y'all! Like
you looking like a 10-piece right now. You looking like a 10 hours. Look at Delilah. I
know. You see that face?
She contemplates all her life decisions right now.
Y'all know good well I don't play these type of games. Period.
On, man.
None of us do. That's the point of this. That's why they love watching us do these things, because none of us like these. Not one of us likes scary games.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
You'll get through it. We'll be there to root you on.
Yeah. I mean, it's only fair. That's what the poll says.
I feel like it wasn't fair.
What you mean?
It was random. I didn't get no we put a poll up.
You are saying everything that is solidifying the fact that it's fair. It was random. Nobody knew about it.
Oh, somebody knew. The person who posted it knew.
It wasn't premeditated or anything. It was just like, the game is coming out. It's going to be on what's the game? Let me just put this in here.
All right, you know what? What's the rules? I need to know the rules.
You get
10 hours. 10 hours.
We've always done 8 hours. I'm not going to tell you
but
10 hours,
by the length of this game, but the length of this game is not like the length of the medium that you played. So
that is kind of true. This is
8 hours ain't enough.
But
of course, it's gonna be a bigger prize. Of course, it's gonna be a bigger prize because you're playing more hours. But it's the new set. This the new round.
Do you know, like so? Because on average, in the evening, 4 hours. If that 3 hours, sometimes that's a session.
You can do a 2-hour session. Do 5.
They said she has to finish the game. First of all, that's not my name, so we ain't gonna even acknowledge that statement.
That's not how you spell her name.
That's not my name.
She said that ain't me.
Y'all gonna learn how to learn these people's names. I'm telling you.
No. So I have to finish it. So wait. So I have to finish the game, or is it?
No. If you do 10 hours, you can do 2 hours, 2 times a week. That'll give you finishing it in 2 to 3 weeks, though. Or you could put a third day in and finish it in 2 weeks. So that is 5 sessions.
Dang, 5 sessions.
I mean, what you talking about? What's your prize? Who's? I need to know.
I ain't even thought. See, that's just because I ain't assumed to have to play it. So I ain't even thought about a prize.
Okay, we can talk about it next week. We can talk about the rules and regulations next week.
The game just came out. So didn't the game come out yesterday?
I think so.
Thursday.
I don't want to wait too late if I gotta play this crap.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so crazy. I am curious about the story because I did like the first Alan Wake. I'm curious about the story and how they pull it in, or how they're gonna tell, like, you know, introduce you to the games for people who haven't played the first one. So I'm curious about all that. But I'm terrified. Like, y'all know me. I don't play these type of games, and so y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get. Legit, y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get.
Okay, we'll discuss.
Yeah,
we'll discuss
Alan
it
Wake
more.
came out yesterday.
Right.
Look,
right. That's why I don't want to wait too long.
Look, I'll go ahead and use the group account, and I'll send you the game today. So you ready? You can download it.
I thought it was on Game Pass.
Move your stuff.
No,
it's not on Game Pass. I wish.
That part.
We gotta make our rules in the Google Drive.
Shit, I can set that up right now.
Ooh, Jesus. Okay.
That ain't nothing but a thing.
Y'all.
What you want, Delilah, for the completion of 10 hours?
I ain't even thought that far. I already just straight told you.
What you mean? You had 2 days of a poll on Twitter. And
I told you I wasn't going by that poll. That poll.
Somebody had made it up in her mind that she was doing it.
Y'all tripping.
Ladies, my try saying you can play during the day.
Yeah.
You think she got time in the daytime to play games?
Come on, I couldn't even get a game in. Come on, y'all, be realistic. Be realistic.
You can play on the weekend during the day. Or you can get up early and play.
I can probably try to do like I ain't nobody get. I ain't trying to get it early and play, but I could probably try to figure out a way to get it during the week. Try to set up some time, carve out some time. I gotta talk to the family.
You gotta talk to the family. We gotta try to make it like it's like.
It's a lot for me, y'all. It's a lot.
Like she about to go to war.
She got to make sure they understand that when this game scares her, who's gonna hold her.
Or like that my time is not gonna be so. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I gotta carve out time. He's talking about 2 hours session, 3 hours session. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make legit. You know, you got stuff you gotta take care of throughout the day. You know what I mean?
She is really not trying to do.
Y'all know I don't listen. Think about it. I don't stream. Think about this now.
And that's why they voted for you. You don't stream on a regular like the rest of us. They saw the reaction from you from the medium, and they loved that shit. That shit was hilarious. And they want to see more of it. Look, she like set me up. She set me up.
Stop it. Just let's move. Let's change topic. It's my show today. Boom. Let's go ahead and change topics. Okay, we'll talk about it later. But anyway, I'm pretty sure y'all heard the news. Move right along. Okay. That Sarah Bond is now the president of Xbox. So I definitely want to get your ladies' reaction to this. It's big news. If you noticed, Xbox sent out like a post about the reorg and everything like that, and who's like a lot of the roles kind of shifted around, kind of the same team, just some people got promotions. So I definitely want your reaction to this. I mean, to me, it's a huge milestone. We know that she was already a VP at Xbox, so for her to get promoted is a big deal. So
right. It's essentially Phil's old role, right, before he was promoted to the table, the Microsoft table, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's huge. It's huge. She's a Black woman. What I will say is that I cannot believe some of the hate that I've seen.
Oh man, it's.
Because,
are you surprised
like,
though? Think about it.
Like, I'm not surprised, and I get asked, I can't believe, but I really can believe it. But I think the part that hurts the worst is the people that look like us that have a problem with her. And I think that's what always is the problem, is that why do you think that it's some affirmative action bullshit, as if she hasn't gone to like prestigious schools, or she hasn't gone and put in her time. Right. She's been in her position for since over 2017 years.
Yeah, since 20 I want to say 2017, 2016, 2017.
Right. So, and I'm sure nobody's handing shit to her in that position. So it's not like, I think that we would have seen some turnaround in 3 years if she was doing poorly in what she's doing. She's not a figurehead just sitting at a chair, with no actual job to do. She's doing shit. So she's proved her worth. And I think it's great that Xbox is showing that we are trying to uplift more people of color, and they need to be in the executive positions as well as the below positions. So my call is to say, continue this top down, continue to hire more Black people top down, because we need to see more of us in these spaces, and not just us, more Latino people, more Afro-Latino people, because we are the minority groups that for whatever reason we make the most money off of, as far as culture and things like that, but we aren't purchasing them in, right, and we're not putting them in the background. So I give you claps, but I want to see more. And it's not to say that you're not doing enough, but I just want to see more.
Yeah, because even if you think about the timeline, like I said, 2016, 2017, you got to think about the state of Xbox during that time.
Right.
Like, think about the issues that were going on. We know that early on 2017, they had they closed studios and everything like that. So from the time it shifted, from the, where I want to go with this. Like, you could tell that there was some sort of shift, right?
Oh yeah, because all the good gets that you're getting on Game Pass, like all that shit
that's her team.
Was leaked. But all that shit that was leaked about all the gets and all of them looking at the different types of games to put in the Game Pass and what'll hit the best. That's her and her team that are deciding that
the Game Pass.
This is
definitely Game Pass stuff.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that now she's, gonna be covering hardware as well, like all up. So that I think that is so dope that they add in like different I think it was just kind of like two different parts of Microsoft under her umbrella. So that definitely shows you that she's for what she has been doing as far as the space that she was in before, that she's made strides. And so that is the only time they justify promotions on that level is when you made some level of some sort of improvement. And so I'm excited for
you see that everybody got promoted. So
facts. You know what I mean? Some people got moved around.
Right. Some people shifted. You had some lateral movements.
Right. But it's exciting to see, and it's cool. It's cool to kind of watch. I mean, I don't think it's unfortunate, but it's true. I mean, a lot of people that look like us aren't in those spaces, and so it's kind of cool to see. And sometimes, I hate pointing to that, because it shouldn't be that. It really shouldn't be. Right. That shouldn't be as a checkbox or something that you gravitate toward, because I mean, the history speaks for itself. The education speaks for itself.
Because I'm sorry cutting in on you, but
go ahead.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it's almost sad that I felt like I didn't.
Yes, you have to.
Right. I didn't want to pump her up, because then it's like, oh yeah, But it's like, I don't know. It's like,
damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Right.
Like, if you don't say anything, they're gonna be like, why you didn't mention it? You do say something, they're gonna be like, oh, you're only saying it because she's Black or whatever. It's always gonna be something. So you might as well just uplift people for uplifting them. You might as well just do it. Just uplift them. It shouldn't. That's what I've learned. Just if you feel compelled in your heart to uplift somebody, just do it. Don't worry about what people think, or gonna have some sort of preset notion as to why you're doing it.
That's why we friends. That's why we friends. We all gotta. I mean, we really having a conversation right here, y'all. Like,
yeah.
A lot of times too, I'll be thinking some way, and I'll talk to these ladies, and they change my perspective, because I'll be thinking one way, just like how I said. I didn't even want to really like say anything.
Right.
Like, I felt like I really couldn't say anything, but then Delilah said something, I retweeted her thing, and then just hearing her now, like we gotta uplift each other too.
People always gonna have something to say. It's not gonna matter, right? So that's the thing.
And because I feel like we see, right, because we're in this trying to get bigger and whatnot, that we have to continue to uplift each other, because nobody is coming to like say anything for us. And I think that that's like that double-edged sword, like you're saying, with Black women too, because it's like we aren't perceived as needing help, right, or needing that uplift.
Yeah, I mean,
we do.
You know what's so funny is we can point to our own podcast, right? We can look at how we see the massive growth that the other shows have. We see we invite people to come on our show, they don't show, or they don't come, or they decline offers to even be on our show. We see this, like we know this stuff happens behind closed doors. We don't really share with people, but it happens, and you can just look at the group of our show.
Well, even like so anybody who follows me should have seen my harasser bothering me this week again, and it's like, didn't nobody say shit?
No, nobody comes to your defense.
Don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody. I had my lady say something. I had a couple of other Black female streamers say something, and I think Jen Box, she said something. Other than that, didn't nobody say shit.
Girl, I was dodging that thing like the plague, because I didn't want that on my timeline. I'm like, yo, I don't even want to say nothing about this on my timeline.
Like it was this was us having banter about something else, and he swoops in and just took over. And in our reality now, because I want to be truthful about this to you guys, that shit fucked my day up.
I wouldn't doubt it. I thought about that. I started to
say it fucked my day up. It fucked the next day up when he continued to start to harass Mad Queen. That is a toll on us.
Yeah.
Like, I hope you guys realize that for female streamers and shit like that, that shit does carry a toll.
Yeah, I mean, I can point to like even myself. Like, I used to be way more active than I am now, because it's just like you get to a point where you're just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna pull back. I'm gonna draw back, because it's at the point you got to protect your mental health, to it all. So,
for Sarah,
let's get back
for her. Sarah is what I envision. You know what I mean? A Black woman with a position of power that actually makes change for a platform in the gaming industry. We don't have enough of us in that space. Seeing her there, in real time.
Like Boogie said, doesn't match the purchase ratio either. I mean, it's the numbers are drastic. So you need a place that represents all your consumer base, and a lot of places don't have that. It's it's usually one-sided, or it's so.
I just want to let y'all know, we all was rooting for her before she even got the promotion. We were rooting for her since day one. So
since they brought her up
on that stage,
right? I remember sitting in the crowd and like, who is that? Wait a minute, this was girl worked at Microsoft. I'm like, who is this?
Right. So I'm glad she got her flowers. I can't wait to see what she do with the brand, and I'm happy that people loving it too. I'm not gonna nitpick Sarah, because I'm gonna tell you, she doing more shit than me, and for her to get in that position of power, for her it had to be harder harder work that she had to do beside her counterparts. I know that for a fact. I just want her to succeed. I want her to win, and I'm rooting for her along the way. And I'm just trying to be as positive I can with that. And I see people that don't like it. Let's be real.
Oh, man.
They don't like her because she's a woman. They don't like her because she's Black. And I'm like, let her do her work just like everybody else.
Yeah, that part. I mean, I did see a lot of positivity too. I don't want to ignore that. I did see a lot of people be positive, and was like, because a lot of people expected it, because she's been kind of, you see Phil, you see Sarah, you see Phil, you see Sarah.
Yeah.
She's been there. So a lot of people expected it to be like a transition, right? So, and let's not get it twisted. Phil's still at the head of the thing.
Yeah.
Phil is still like the CEO, right? So you have to kind of look at it like that. And I'm pretty sure that, because, and usually these things are never a surprise. I'm pretty sure that the shift in work has probably already been transferred, like everything, like a lot of stuff has probably already been done. And so this is just the formality of it. But yeah, I don't think it shouldn't surprise a ladder.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it shouldn't surprise anybody. Like the transition shouldn't surprise anybody.
And it should show you too that she must have been the hungry person there when she came on, because she came on to people who have been at Xbox for a while. Mm-hmm. Just like we talked about, there was some lateral movements and not some upward movements.
Sure.
You know, so she probably came in and has been hungry the whole time, has been on top of her shit the whole time for them to promote her to this. Like, they don't just do this. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all like to act like they just give a shit. Believe me, they fucking don't.
They don't.
Yeah. All right, cool.
But yes,
so kudos. Congratulations to President Sarah Bond.
Madam President. That's her name now.
But we also, this week, I mean, obviously that was a bit of good news, but we also this week had some bad news. Embracer still having some issues. They announced a layoff. I think it was called Digic, if I'm pronouncing that right. But they let off 35 employees. And this, for me, I look at this situation, it's kind of sad because Embracer Group, wasn't even too long ago, they had that announcement of them acquiring all these studios and they're trying to build out this huge portfolio. So it's kind of sad to see that this happened for them, or this is going on for them. It makes me worry about their other studios like what is it? Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal. Like, I worry about them because those are the bigger studios under Embracer Group. And so
it seems like that's what they're doing, though, is that they're thinning out the bottom ones so that they can keep.
It still feels odd, though, right? Like, it feels odd. So what are y'all thoughts on this? Go ahead, Boogie. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I was just gonna say that not everybody does business the same. And some businesses, they buy other companies for something that they do, not for the people.
Or the software that they
right.
have.
And this could be one of those things, is that they bought this company really for whatever they were doing that they wanted. And really it's sad, because essentially what they're doing is they're getting what they want to continue to have that other company, right, do well, and then they let the people go. And I'm hoping some way these people are able to fold back in. Because that does happen sometimes too. A percentage of these people are able to fold back in, but I don't know. We have to talk more about how businesses do business, I think.
Question: is this what 2-3 years ago? Wasn't they were buying everybody and their mama, right? It was between them.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. So
them and Tencent.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know. I guess they maybe overextended themselves, and so they're trying to cut the, I guess, waste. Because I was reading an article, and they're saying this is like 10% of their workforce, and which is, when you put it 35 people, 10%, it's still bad regardless, because people are on a job for a while. Yeah. I don't know. I feel for the people who are out of work, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. This is weird. All the layoffs we've had.
I just always find it interesting that they have to announce these things. Like
that part. Like, can't you keep some stuff on the quiet, like DL?
Well, I think it's because there's like a business, though, as far as like people reporting on this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's transparency too, and that's kind of what you want, though. To be honest, it's just
I think they always did, right? I just think that we didn't get the information like we're getting it now.
Right. I just hope that Embracer Group can solidify their foundation, because it just seems like every week now we're reading something, whether it's like a small downsizing or a studio change or somebody, that kind of thing. It's hopefully they could kind of shore up some things or come up to some sort of like I said, solidify the foundation. Obviously we don't know what would happen, what could happen, but I'm as someone who's always been an advocate for the industry. We talked about on this show about unions and making sure that people are able to have sustained jobs in the industry, and so this is just one of them, right? We just want the best for them. All right, was there anything? Go ahead, lady.
This is the thing. I sympathize with the people that got laid off, and I hope when they left, they got compensated appropriately with the work that they did. What I didn't like was people on the internet being spiteful, being mean,
right?
Taking it as a joke, using the unforeseen circumstances of people and use it for clout, use it for clicks, use it in a negative content. I did not like that. I think as a community, if we're gonna be transparent, you also got to be sympathetic of people's situation. Because if I was a person that just got laid off from Embracer Group and I go through Twitter and I saw the shit they were saying about my previous job, I would be feeling some kind of way. And y'all got to understand that behind every game, every character, every art piece, every voice line is a person, just like us, that deals with real life shit just like us. So we got to be more understanding and more sympathetic when situations like this happen, if that makes sense.
Yes, ma'am.
I ain't got nothing else to say. You muted, girl.
Oh. Thank you. I was saying that that you're basically, I was co-signing. I was saying that you're right, and so we always hope for the best in these situations, but it's usually beyond our control in some cases. But Embracer Group wasn't the only company that had layoffs, or talked about, challenges with their company, and Sony was one of them too as well. I think they had a visual art studio that had some situations going on. Some key members from PlayStation All Up, like a few designers from what I saw, like on Twitter and things like that. So Sony's not the only one. I think, and there was also this exec. What was her name? I want to say she was like a lead producer on at PlayStation. She.
Oh yeah, the one that had 35 years that everybody
Yeah.
couldn't figure out how she
Connie.
was there for 35 years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she retired though, right?
No, not according to.
It came out that. Go ahead, Delilah.
Oh, whoa.
No, go ahead, Boogie. Go ahead, Boogie.
I was going to say that it came out that apparently Jim Ryan was escorted out, and a couple of days after was when the hammer came down on this woman, and she too was blindsided. That sources inside of Sony are saying that that's how that went down. Like these people were let go.
Yeah.
Yo.
It was Connie Booth, I think that was her name. Connie Booth, something like that. And she had been with Sony for like 34 years or something like that. Yeah. So it's unfortunate.
Y'all didn't see this? I swear we have put it in the chat.
I know.
No, okay. So I saw the first one when she was
around.
let go. I did not see this when they were talking about escorting somebody out.
I didn't like a video that somebody did.
I didn't know that detail. I didn't know those details either. That's kind of like, wow.
Really? Okay, I gotta find it now because I'm like, I know I saw this.
Maybe I should put you at the top for this topic because
I said what I had to say. That was it.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Okay.
So wait,
that changes things.
Not necessarily, because I remember when we first started talking this, I was like, "Is this fallout from the ABK deal?" And I think it was Lady was like, or Boogie, yeah. And I was like, "Yo, yeah, definitely." And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, because I thought that they basically gave guarantees that this deal wasn't gonna go in.
That part,
yeah.
And because now you done went back on your word, you got to go. But like,
I don't see the correlation, but okay.
I'm just like you.
You mean for what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about because Chareece mentioned ABK. I don't see the correlation.
Like because the deal went through,
right?
This is why. Because
I think that he was steering them in a different direction.
Yes,
and he was telling probably the powers that be, you don't have to worry about this deal. It's not going through, and we're going to be okay. I mean, even in some of his emails that were released, it seemed like he very much was trying to present nothing to see here, and that's not what happened. There's a lot to see here.
Yeah. So I wonder what her.
I mean, 34 years. That's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been like. I mean, that's a long time. Like that to me, that's. This person's eventually gonna try to retire from there. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. That's wild. That's to me that changed the whole conversation a little bit. I mean, I was reading about the visual arts thing, and they're just changing some things in regards to like what's being done at the studio. So that all makes sense to me, right? As to why you would come. Maybe there's some attrition because people, some jobs overlap. We've seen that in the industry when two companies merge, there's some overlap. We've seen that, but this to me felt a little bit different. And so I just hope, just like with Embracer Group, I hope that they get on some solid footing because I mean, at the end of the day, I want that competition to be there. Like I want each company putting their best foot forward for our dollar.
We'll probably actually see that though now because of this shakeup. Because I don't think that Jim Ryan was ready for this. Because the landscape has now shifted. Now you have Xbox that not only has COD, which really wasn't the big deal there. We all know that wasn't a big deal.
Right,
the big deal there was King.
Right.
The big deal there was that now Xbox is truly going to be everywhere. Everywhere you want to play, Xbox will have a stake there.
Yeah, booting up COD and seeing the Xbox logo.
Right. And if you had somebody in charge who was telling you, oh, you don't have to worry about mobile, you don't have to worry about this. We see the landscape very much changing for consoles.
Yeah.
And the way gaming is heading, consoles will very likely not be the dominant place that people play games.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I look at it like, because everyone know that, with Jim Ryan, he wanted to get into the gas space, like the games as a service space, right? And they even at one point announced that there were going to be 10 game as a service games that they were focusing on released within the next few years.
I think it's done. I low-key think it's done. And now that he's gone.
Okay.
Now that he's gone. And
what do you think? So this brings my next
multiplayer
point.
is basically dead. I think it's done. Especially when you look back and he spent all that money on Bungie and they have absolutely nothing to show for it. I think that's done. No,
Bungie is still big though.
Bungie's still fine, but Bungie was bought for their knowledge to put out those games for service, and they're not there yet. There's nothing. We have not seen a trailer. We have not seen a post. We ain't seen nothing. You're supposed to have about 10 games by 2024. That is literally.
We seen Marathon. They show Marathon.
That's a Bungie game that's coming out.
We don't know nothing about the Marathon.
It's a multiplayer game. That don't even count.
We don't know what it is.
Come on.
We don't know what it is.
Look here.
And in the same video that I'm talking about, that I'm trying to find, they said that people were highly upset. People
about
in
the games as a service
were upset at games as a service. They didn't want to do that. It's a change from how Sony has been doing games up to date.
See, you got all these studios. That's what they built on. They built on high graphics, high production value, single player, story driven, and narrative.
Yes. That
is built on that
bread and butter.
That's right.
This man wants to change this all of a sudden. First of all, he should have started off small and then work your way up to 10. But to go ahead and just announce that you're finna put 10 out there and then wasted this money buying this company and they got nothing to show for it. And the one thing you did have, they told you to shut that shit down. Nah, boo, you gotta go.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We don't know. We won't know, right? Until like all this stuff, these things reveal themselves, and over time, it will reveal itself like exactly what the direction Sony's going to pivot into. But we don't know yet, right? This is a huge shakeup. You got people in the leadership, being shifted around or moved out. Then you got Jim Ryan, the head of SIE. It's interesting, right? So we'll see. Yeah. But y'all know, it's crazy. It's interesting around this time of the year is when you start seeing these things happen. One of the biggest things too was a lot of people started announcing like their financials. So we saw a lot of posts this week about like, oh, this and such game sold this amount of copies. Oh, this and such game is doing well. Oh, Mario sold this, or we talked about the sales and the numbers because this is really when you're at the end, and so you're announcing your numbers. One that stood out to me because I picked this one because I'm a bit biased about it, and that is Outer Worlds, which sold 5 million copies. I thought that was dope. It makes me excited for the second game, so I just kind of want to put that out there. And was there any other games that kind of stood out for y'all that you heard throughout the week, or any other news points you want to pick on?
When you say sale, that's mean actual money change hands.
Sold.
You're sold because I played on Game Pass.
Outer World, yeah. It came to Game Pass later, right? So yeah.
No, it came to Game Pass first.
Outer Worlds did.
I could have sworn it did. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I played on Game Pass.
But so that all the more reason. So for it to even still sell 5 million is kind of dope. It's kind of dope.
Yeah, I just like, we still buy games. We just wait for them on sale.
Yeah, 5 million is pretty good. And then so with the sequel, you know, obviously been announced and it's coming out. So I thought that was a good thing to kind of read about. Because Obsidian, we know they're a great studio, first party Xbox studio, and the fact they're able to kind of do numbers on a new IP, that's big. And so
I think it was great. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed it. It made me.
This is when you completed, right? Did you complete Outer Worlds?
Mm-hmm. I sure did.
Did you play the DLCs, the 2 DLCs?
No, I didn't play the DLCs. I didn't play the DLCs. I didn't. And I don't think I'm going to, because Starfield's gonna eat that. You know, eat that time.
Yeah.
But the time I did spend with Outer Worlds, it was good. You really have to make some really pimp decisions, and some decisions.
Oh yeah, they were
that forever. You made. Like, they gonna haunt you for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, so you that girl that did that over there? Oh, we didn't forget that.
It's like the world remembers what you've done, like the entire world. Like, oh yeah, we know you did. The
entire world, yes. And that was weird, but I enjoyed it.
Dang, well, you know,
and let you know that that's what the decision that you made in that game really affects the dialogue down the road. And that's what I love about Obsidian, because they're just so good with the dialogue.
They're good with that. They're so good, so talented with that. So it makes me excited about Avowed too. And also, like I said, the sequel. They're doing a sequel to this game. So
and we haven't seen anything from Avowed in a while.
Right. Yeah. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and pivot and go ahead and talk about some tidbits here, if y'all got any. Also, if you got any questions, feel free to type in all caps, you know, your question, and we'll answer your questions here. So, do anybody got any tidbits this week?
I do. I have one. First of all, if you are in our chat, y'all know I post about books that I buy. And my newest one, I just want to brag real quick. It's the Marvel Cinematic Timeline. Yo, so I get confused about the timelines when all this stuff take place, because it's just all over the place sometimes. But this book is heavy. It's a thick one. And it is, as you can see, it's big. It's a table book, as I call them.
Yeah.
And it has everything laid out in a chronologically order, and then at the back it has it all like witchy way. But it's nice, and there's many spoilers in here if you're not up to date on at least the end of phase 4, maybe the beginning of phase 5. I know it goes up to
that book is supposed to be phase 4, right? Because that little excerpt that you sent.
Yeah, so it's up to I want to say it's up to the beginning of Loki 2, because it has She-Hulk, it has Miss Marvel. It doesn't have the Marvels in it. I'm not sure if it has the third Ant-Man movie. I have to look and see, because I just flipping pages and like just falling up. But it has like all of What If. The Fox X-Men movies and that stuff right there is considered a offshoot, so the TVA had to kind of explode that universe. So it's like gives explanation in the movie way of why this stuff doesn't make sense. But it's nice if you're a Marvel fan and you want everything laid out because it goes back to like the beginning of time, and like when all this stuff pops off, and it goes. And apparently, I thought the movies like where we are, what's out right now, Loki and all this stuff. Well, Miss Marvel and She-Hulk. I thought that took place like in the year it came out. No, that's in the future. They're already in 2024 and 25 now with stuff. I didn't realize that.
Interesting. That's
yeah. Cool. It's nice. It's nice if you like I said, if you like Marvel, you like all this nerdy type shit. Pick up this book.
I tell you what, Miss Minutes is my new favorite villain.
Yo.
Miss Minutes.
Why is she like?
No spoilers. If y'all, I haven't seen.
This isn't a spoiler. Because
I didn't trust her last season. I didn't trust her. So
I don't know. I didn't have any like. I don't remember having mistrust, but like this season for sure, you're like, this bitch is on one.
Yeah, I got it. That's all I need to hear. I definitely want to check it out.
I'm telling you, what I'm about to say is not a spoiler. because what all I'm gonna say is just check out her facial reactions this season. Okay.
I got you. Bet. Cool. I will.
She do be making me sad. Huh? That's the nicest way I can put it.
She looked evil as fuck. I'm like, yo, you are Maleficent level, my girl.
You gotta be though. Wait, because no. Okay, we'll stop.
Yeah. So is there any other tidbits? Any other you should try, you should buy food?
Noah Davis. I think that's the name. This new singer I found like yesterday. He go check him out. I think he got some good songs up in there. Yeah, his the album is called the A-Side EP.
All right.
I've been rocking with him for 24 hours straight. I'm digging him. He got a soulful. He got a soulful voice.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what genre is it? Like, is
R&B.
R&B, okay.
Is it toxic R&B or good?
R&B soul.
Oh, okay.
R&B soul.
She said toxic.
You know.
True. Look, that's real. That's real.
Back in the day, had them songs be like, "Hey, I would love you to death, but I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to do anything for you. I'm just going to come in your house." Like
that's a little sketch.
Yeah.
I do have another tidbit. I just got to find them. It's the orchestra in Miami called the New Deco Company. That's what it is. New Deco Company. And what they did is a classical orchestra, right? And they took popular songs and transitioned to it.
Thank you for putting
They did Elevators. They did B.O.B. Bombs Over Baghdad.
Yes, they've been on point with it too. Oh man. Yes.
And they do some other ones. They do some other songs as well. But the one that hooked me was they did a classical version of Elevators.
Yes.
I fell in love. Fun fact, I like a little bit of classical music. So for them to put like classical music with my favorite rap group, one of my favorite rap groups, top 5, and it's top 5 rap group right there.
Right.
And they put that together, that fusion just
dope fusion.
Oh, everybody like go on tour. I'm looking for an album. They don't got an album out or nothing.
Right, like they playing around. They need to stop playing.
They need to go get that bag. They need to go get some of these hip hop songs and put the classical spin and go on tour, make a CD or something. Because I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm so ready for them.
Cool. Any other tidbits? I don't really have any this week. Any other tidbits?
Yeah, definitely watch Loki. If you haven't watched Ashoka, Goosebumps is really good.
Really? Okay.
If you haven't watched that yet. And yeah.
That's it. Okay. All right. So it look like we only have one question today, unless there was one mentioned earlier. Yeah, no. I guess we got no questions this week. Then we'll just roll with this one. Okay. I'm a little disappointed in that. I was expecting a little more questions, but it's all good.
Y'all better put some questions up there. We ain't do this morning for us to give one question. I need another.
Somebody got to put at least one more question in here.
Make up some. Jizzle, we're not gonna talk about Braid anymore. We're not talking about that game.
Okay, we know Braid is like the rewind. Isn't that the side scroller rewind game? You got the time manipulation.
That red Braid game on PlayStation? Is that it?
Wait for the remake now for like 2 years.
No, I think Braid. I think it's like Mario, but you can kind of control the time and you can do things in reverse and stuff like that. Right?
Where is it on Nintendo?
It's on Xbox.
It's multiplayer.
Right. Listen, I'm gonna send you a screenshot and the click for you. So as soon as you see it, you'll be like, "Oh, that game."
Yeah, you ain't got to see a screenshot. Just cover the game.
Yeah. Yes. I guess that's it. I guess we got no more questions. I guess that's it.
It's 2 o'clock then. It's 2 o'clock.
That's it. We're gonna roll with it. Y'all took too long. So anyway, let's go ahead and roll into outros so we can get out of here. Cause look, you're 2 minutes. Anyway, let's get into it as far as outros.
Okay, we got to get one for Jazzy. We got to get Jazzy's question.
All right, bet. So,
is PAX West going to be the move? I don't know. Maybe.
Ooh, maybe. Because, PAX West was really, really good and organized and everything. That may be the move. I'm now thinking about PAX East and whether we'll be able to make it to PAX East. I've already started trying to plan for that. So
so we think about PAX East, Boston.
Yeah, well, I haven't talked to y'all about it yet, but I was trying to see when the tickets come out. Yeah, I was trying to see when the tickets come out. Like I don't know if they announced those yet. So, but if y'all hear anything, please, DM us, let us know, because sometimes we, I know me personally, I can't, it's hard to keep up sometimes with what's going on. So, if y'all notice these tickets go on sale, I don't want to miss it. I know they sell out quick. So, just keep us posted. Yeah, so PAX West may be the move, because I think E3 may be it. Like, I don't know.
I'm not PAX East is gonna happen end of March.
Yeah,
so
really, like the 20s, March 20s, something.
23 to 26 was this year. So
yeah,
I'll subscribe right now, so they send me updates.
Okay. So Boogie, if you hear anything about I'm pretty sure you'll let us know. So I don't know. I think about that.
I'm trying to go.
Yeah, same.
I also got to go to Missouri in April.
Missouri.
Missouri.
That's where my people is from.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So somebody. So they squeeze some questions in here. After the complaints.
Yeah,
I demanded more questions. It shouldn't be that to the point that I demanded. Y'all should have them ready.
Well, sometimes some people put questions in early, like when we start the show. They can look at it.
Yeah, but
not today.
Not today.
Yeah. So one person put, who's Pragmatic Eagle asked, have you all made it to NG Plus and Starfield yet? Nope.
No.
I'm still on base game. I'm still base game.
Why would I?
Yeah, I'm taking my time. I'm still base game. I need to get back to it. I promise I need to get back to it. But now I got this other game. Now I got Alan Wake to worry about. Oh my gosh, y'all.
I mean, you do what you gotta do, man.
Really quickly. I found it. I knew it was somebody in the industry that was talking about, that she was fired, that
Connie Booth. Was it Connie Booth?
Connie Booth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't remember the dude's name though. I just said his name. Anyways, if they were fired, it was from David Jaffe, and I just put the link in our chat. I found a video where he's hearing from sources inside that these people were fired, and that they were upset about the games of the service.
Oh wow!
So,
maybe it's not a tinfoil hat theory.
Yeah, so I was like, I know I saw it, and I know I saw it from somebody.
I always look for official news. I can't talk about nothing but official news, so I'll be trying to look for the official stuff.
Oh yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's still gonna have a sprinkle of allegedly, right? But this is somebody who is not a small person in the industry, and he does have a lot of people who talk to him. So,
oh my gosh, some Jazzy talking about some DELILAH, Medium was not that bad, and you handle it. Alan Wake will be easy, man. Look,
there you go.
That don't mean I want to play it though. Yeah.
I heard there's a part in the game.
Well, listen, don't do that. 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 No, I'll be looking for that part the whole game. Don't do that. Oh, I hate that. No spoilers, no nothing. Don't do that.
All right.
We want her to play. Okay.
Okay, I guess it's it. Awesome. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get out of here. I love y'all, but we gotta go. Let's get with the outros. I'll start with you, CHAREECE.
Oh, okay. Sorry. But yeah, you go, CHAREECE.
We're gonna flow up.
I know, right? We're flowing down. But yeah, if anybody didn't know, this is my birthday weekend.
Yes, it's right. My birthday tomorrow.
Yes.
So look, y'all gotta hook CHAREEce up. Y'all know her DMs are open. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's the 29th. I just celebrated.
Okay.
It was the 30th.
Right?
No.
Come on,
y'all get no calendar.
Well, look, CHAREECE.
Well, see, I've known your birthday for long.
I did remove.
Okay, thank you.
She removed her birthday off Facebook because I went to look.
Yep, I did. Because family is nosy and I don't like them heifers. But so I probably won't play this weekend because I'm supposed to be going somewhere.
You're gonna be partying.
Oh,
you're gonna be partying.
Make a little ass.
But yeah, so this is my birthday weekend. I'm so glad that I get to celebrate it with my ladies today because they are awesome. and I love them. And it's another year that I get to celebrate with them. And then I get to go ahead and bother my daughter because I know she's asleep. She had to take her ACT this morning. College, yeah.
I thought they weren't making them submit the scores, though, I heard.
Not for the states, the big ones, UGA, Georgia Tech, and one more. They still have to take those tests. But the rest of them, you good. And she already got into like 2 or 3 schools, but she just like, I want to get into this one. I'm not saying which one because
I know which one.
Oh my God, that's what God. If I have to end up wearing red again, I'm fighting.
Ain't nothing wrong with that red. Nothing wrong with red now. That's my favorite color now.
Anyway, but yeah, so this is my birthday weekend, and I am thankful to be here, and I'm thankful that I made another year. And you know, hey, do what you do. Yes, thank y'all for coming through. We love y'all so much. This is always an interesting conversation. Thank y'all for my tinfoil moments because sometimes them shits be hitting. But yes, y'all have a good weekend, and I'll see y'all next week.
All right, LBOOGIE.
All right, thank you for coming to the show. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Awesome. Yeah, we got, we're continuing to try to do better, get more views here. So make sure you guys share it out. Enjoy your family. Tell somebody that you love them. Tell somebody that you like them. Hell. And yeah, have a good weekend.
I don't know. Is the stream slowing down for y'all? Like it's really crawling. No,
the video.
No, just when y'all start talking, like it kind of breaks up. I can barely.
No, I didn't notice.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is me tired?
Your turn. Go ahead, lady.
Thank you everybody for joining us today. Next games on the roster is Starfield, and I want to say Cocoon. I got to download it.
And my backlog,
The backlog is meaty and juicy, moist. I'm telling you, it's so thick right now. I might have something special for the Patreon folks today. I might, if everything's go well, if everything goes is how I planned it today, you will have something special tonight. I don't know. I have something in my brain, but planning it in my brain and actually happen is 2 different things. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna pray on it. And make sure you check us out on our social media platforms everywhere, not just Twitter, because Twitter acting stank right now.
Yeah, I'm about to be off Twitter.
I'm telling you.
Man, we already got an alternative. We already got an alternative spot too. So
Instagram,
it's so bad.
Whenever y'all ready, we just gotta find some, as far as news and stuff. Like that's about it. Like the updates.
It seemed like everybody that we get news from on Twitter is putting their news on Threads too.
Yeah. So we got Threads, so we got all that. And share it out to the world and check out our merch. Shout out to the Patreons, y'all some real ones. I think next week we got October's winner next week. So Mastodon for the people who ain't got Blue Sky.
Yep, Threads, Blue Sky. So it's a good bit of them.
There's more things, but again, thank you for hanging out with us today.
Yep. All right, y'all, and y'all know you can find me on Twitter, DELILAH_HD, right here on GWG on Saturdays, 1 p.m. ish, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.